Hi golfers, Angela here from the Ballarat Golf Club. Today we're on the new 7th tee. It's a par 5 at 462 metres off the blues. Visually, I love it. Just love the whole feel about it. I love how on the tee we get the visual of the nice ghost gums there, brings them into play. I think the black tee looks really good also. Now there's one thing here that a lot of the golfers do struggle with is, you know, position off the tee and like where to actually aim that ball. So these trees here on the left do come into play a little bit if you're a slicer of the ball. So one thing that leads me into is that, you know, the position on where you can tee the ball up on the actual tee box itself. So if we actually come right over to the edge of the left-hand side, because we can obviously stand outside the marker, and if I was to tee up here, straight away visually this feels like it closes the fairway off a little bit. It's trying to make me kind of head out to the trees or even to the second hole. So probably not a good option if you're a bit of a slicer of the ball. If you're a drawer of the ball, probably ideal. All of a sudden now, if we come to the far right-hand side, straight away I can see it visually myself, is it all of a sudden just feels so much wider. So I'm a fade or a slicer of the ball. So this is the side that I would choose personally as well, because now I can feel like I can aim, say, left hump or just right of that bunker there as well, and allow that fade to come back into the middle of the fairway. So for me, I'm going to come over to the far side. Those trees should not bother me at all. Aim at that hump and just trust your target. Again, talking about visuals, that hump is quite clear in my head, so when I look up now I can see that. Trust my swing. Hit a little bit of a draw. I don't know who I am. Alrighty, so surprisingly for me, I actually hit a draw off the tee, and I've got extremely lucky and just finished short of this bunker here. This is going to give me a couple of options on what I want to do again. I can be aggressive and try and go for the green. I've measured it at about 220 to the pin. Obviously, visually again, it might be a little bit concerning and might make you a bit nervous or anxious on the shot. Something else that I'm also looking at here as well is how much lower the ball is going to be in relevance to my stance. So straight away, this is going to be a lot harder shot. I've really got to focus on my posture, maintaining through the swing. But anytime, generally when the ball's below your feet, you're going to probably have that tendency to also hit a fade. And when you're already a fade swing, it might obviously enhance that a lot. So choosing to go for a forward and trying to attack the green's probably not the greatest options. Looking at where the pin is as well is around the front area of the green too. So leaving myself that tricky sort of 50-60 feely kind of shot might be not the greatest option. Again, not playing a lot, not a lot of confidence. So maybe if I'm just in this situation here, is maybe just taking like a 6-iron and trying hitting it around that 150 mark, and just leaving myself that nice full swing back into the green again, and hopefully getting a little bit of spin control with my third. So I think straight away I'm just going to go for a 6-iron, and I'm going to just aim at the green side, the right-hand side with the green side bunker, and just play safe. Yeah, it's really not a great lie. So again, I might just aim left edge of that bunker, allowing a bit more for my fade. So, and again, we can really feel how much lower this ball is below my body. Oh, yep. That was good on the back, but did exactly what I wanted to do. Pretty happy with that shot, and it's just finished in line with that bunker. So I don't know if anyone did the maths on that last shot, but I wanted a nice full swing into this green, and I've stuffed up myself and left myself a nice 60 metres into the green, or into the pin. And again, my new irons are going a little bit further as well, so I've hit it a tad further than I wanted to, and I've now left myself that awkward shot. And this is just how crucial it is to make sure that you course manage and strategise yourself around the golf course, and just take your time a little bit more. So obviously I definitely didn't take my time. Again, we're looking at the pin. I can't see a lot of say green between the front edge and the actual pin itself, so this definitely needs to land or feel like I'm going to be landing this in the hole, and be nice and aggressive. So what did I have, 69 metres? I'm actually just going to hit a little feely 56 again. So probably could use the 60, but uphill lie, might take a little bit of distance off that 60 for me as well. So I just want to make sure that this one's up. The last thing I want to do is leave this this shot short and then spinning off the front down the hill. So visually, I'm just going to go and try and aim straight at the pin, and feeling like I'm going to land it straight in the hole. I've got the righties with the pitching, but again, it's safe. I think the club and the distance is okay, but a bit to the right. We'll hold that. Yeah. This is the strut you get when you're walking up, hitting it absolutely not that close, really. No, don't put that in. Look what we've done here. We've made a little hole. So a little bit of a pitch. I do like pitch repairs myself, but if you don't have one, you can use a tee. I should know what I'm doing. Daughter of a greenkeeper. But you should try and feel like you're pushing it back into the hole. Just give it a nice tap with your putter. Smooth it over. Bob's your auntie. Straight away, again, I'm going to mark that ball. Get a bit of a clean. Get my dot system. Something else we've talked about as well is having a bit of a read of that putt as I was walking up from the cart, which again I didn't really do. So again, all these little things that we can be controlling 100% on the golf course, and it doesn't take a lot to get distracted or stuck in a conversation. A bit of banter. Again, coming to the low side, I can really feel and see this thing coming. The hill sloping, it's downhill past the pin as well. So this thing definitely needs to be trickling in. It can't be an aggressive putt at all. Definitely feel like it's right to left. And I think because it's going to be slower coming into that hole, it's going to bend a little bit more as well. So I'm going to probably aim a good 2.5 cups out to the right. And I've been putting him a bit aggressive today, so I really need to make sure this is soft. This has to go in right door. It's too hard. Yep, too hard straight away. Obviously we can see it didn't break, and I've left myself that awkward length putt again. You know, if you have a process, always make sure that you do that. I'm getting that out of a big core hole. Just something you can do. Again, take your time. These are the ones that do bite us in the bum. And if you just need a little bit of a breather, mark it, rest, and let your players putt out before you. Wow. I'm putting like a champ today.